Where's the pretty? Oh, can't, can't believe it. Come on, computer. Freaking 3%. Jeez. Lord help me. What's that? What up, Space Cow? It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't. It starts with anything. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Time from time. Dang it! I can't even remember who that is. Hold on. Don't tell me. Dang it. Dang it. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Well, that's gonna get pinned. Yeah. Hit the like button, jerk. But so I was trying to log on. I was trying to go live on the laptop, but the freaking thing's at 3% now. Wackadoodle. How you doing, Space Cow? How you doing, brethren? Keep that in mind as the pendulum swings. God dang, freaking had a little cum catcher thing. Can't remember his name though. Not something 9,000 or 3,000. Turbo Negro. Turbo. What was it? Can't freaking remember. Keep that in mind as a pendulum swings. And I'd look it up, and my freaking computer wasn't at 3% of freaking update. Oh, it pisses me off. I'm ready for my. Yep, we're ready, brother. We'll get you spray painted on the wall tomorrow. I got your stencil written out. You got the whole back of the wall. Space Cowboy in the studio, not in the kitchen. Alejandro Pantoya. Thank you, Alejandro. I hope that you stay with me the whole time. That would be awesome. Sounds good. It'll be gnarly. 3%. Thank you, Alejandro. All right, now that's definitely gonna get pinned because Alejandro is awesome. I hope you get go famous. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. I got freaking pink. Oh, it's still at 3%. Alejandro, that's very nice of you. Most people say they want themselves to get famous. That's very nice of you to bless that upon me. Oh, look at that. I got hearts flowing up and all that good stuff. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, Alejandro. Alejandro. Do you recall? Absolutely, I recall Starsky and Hutch. Absolutely. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the hearts. Um, Olga Rodriguez. How are you, Olga? Long time. If you're the same Olga, I believe you are. How are you, Olga? That's a pretty dang cool profile picture there, Olga. Do you recall Yeah, Car 51, another great police show. Oh man, I am a musician. Uh, man, Cyrillic or Russian. How am I supposed to say that? You look beautiful though. I can't even pronounce it. Yes, I'm a musician. Don't tell anybody. This is my undercover. I actually, after the music industry and the movie industry, I just retired. Dasha. Dasha. What a beautiful name. I'm in love. um, I retired to do YouTube full time, so that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, which Planet of the Apes, Space Cowboy? I remember the original from like the '60s. I wasn't born yet, but I remember watching it. And then there's been two remakes since then. But yeah, I remember Planet of the Apes. You damn dirty apes! Can I do a shout out? Absolutely, Alejandro. Alejandro. Bonnie Vickers. How are you, Bonnie? Look at everybody swinging on in at 4 p.m. And I had to do it from my broken, busted phone because the freaking laptop's 12% freaking update. Wackadoodle. Bonnie Vickers says, hi, Alejandro. I'm shouting out Alejandro. North Carolina, I'm in Georgia. Bonnie, I'm just south of you. I love it down here. I used to live in Baltimore, Maryland. I moved down here about 15 years ago with the movie industry. When the movie industry left Maryland, because Maryland's a bunch of idiots, and the leaders of Maryland decided that the movie industry's rich, so we're going to take away their tax breaks, and then the movie industry moved down here. NME says, I'm a small rapper trying to make it before I turn 18. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. NME. Let's check it. Oh. NME, if you're here in a couple of minutes when the computer's done updating and rebooting, we'll check out some of your songs. Or put a link in. Drop a link, NME. Drop a link in. Or if you're still working on stuff, whatever, you can hit. Thank you for the likes. Alejandro. That's very, very good. I'm gonna tell you what. Look at that. Alejandro gave you a gold medal. It's beautiful. The people are beautiful. I love it here. I love it here. And one of the greatest things about the live streaming platforms is when you're home by yourself. Do it. Oh, absolutely! I recall Grey's Anatomy, Space Cowgirl, boy 99999. I absolutely recall Grey's Anatomy. I wasn't a real big fan of Grey's Anatomy. It was too emotional for me. Look. I used to date a doctor. I think I showed you her when we were on a couple of streams ago, 100 streams ago or so, Space Cow. But yeah, I dated a doctor, and like when people are dying and there's bullet holes and blood everywhere and stuff like that, they're not like, oh man. No, they're like, this person's dead. No, there's a person that's 7 years old has been shot twice that needs to be worked on. The emotions aren't there like you would expect. Alejandro, I don't even know what that is. I guess I gotta wait till the computer boots up to figure that out. But Grey's Anatomy, I built a set for a movie version of Grey's Anatomy. It was supposed to be a love story, so halfway through it, they've spent a couple $1 million on set designing, set building, and then I don't know if the movie ever got made. I remember we had to do what's called striking it, so we basically had all this beautiful fake hospital sets that I built. I just drove through them with a forklift to tear it all down because they needed like that. They had 2 days to tear everything down and get the studio soundstage back to the way it was before we showed up. Like when you rent a soundstage to film a movie on, you go in and the way it is when you walk in, that's the way it's got to be when you leave. Like it's got to have nothing on the floor, no staples on the wall, nothing at all. So yeah. Stage dive. I ain't stage diving right now, that's for sure. Thank you for the likes again. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate for you folks that hit the likes. Thank you very much. Let me see what we got going on here. Let's see. I got a bunch of good stuff going on. All right, so what we're going to do is, I'm still at 12% on the computer. I'm too old to be doing stage dives now, Alejandro. Definitely too old. Like, back in the day, I did so many stage dives. I was a slam dancer, mosher. back in the day. I remember hurting my elbow real bad. I got put down by a big guy. Dang dong, it hurt me. Do you recall how to rock the Casbah? Rock the Casbah, Johnny of the Lion. Rock the Casbah. Yeah, great song in the 80s. 14%. Oh, just so stressful. So stressful. What the deacon do? I'm 48, Bonnie. I was born in 1977. 1977. I was born January 10th, 1977, in Baltimore, Maryland, to a Ghostbuster, Dr. Spangler. Then, about 35 years later, 33 years later, I moved to Georgia, and then 15 years later, I'm here. I'm 48. Oh, absolutely. Hey, look, as a live streamer and a YouTuber and whatnot, I'm an open book. I love the conversation, and it's great. See, listen, I used to go to the bar room all the time, go to taverns and whatnot, and I would drink beer and talk with people like I talk with you guys in Grove. So I consider this kind of like a drinkless tavern, so where we can communicate with each other. Rahendra, welcome back, brother. Thank you, Alejandro. La 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 la. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Do re mi. Hero, hero, thieves and beggars. I can sing a little bit. I used to sing a lot. That's what I did in when I was in bands. That's what I did. I was the singer, the front man. I was the skinny guy that was wearing wackadoodle clothes, jumping around the stage. I do recall Nikki Sixx, Space Cowboy. You're bringing up some '80s stuff now. I bet you. I bet you. Bonnie remembers Nikki Sixx also. All the girls loved him. It's open topic right now, Ryan Ra. It's open topic now. It's ask the AMA. Ask me anything. Thank you, Alejandro. I bet you could sing. Oh, what did I used to sing? There was. Oh my goodness. Hold on. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. I used to do an Elvis song, and I can't remember what it was. It was. When it pops in my head, I'll start singing it. I promise. But yes, I can sing some Elvis. One for the money, two for the call, three for the hell, and go cat goes in. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Thank you, Alejandro. Space Cowboy, Ted Nugent. Yes, Ted Nugent is a whack-a-doodle guy. I almost met him a few times, but I always is always where he wasn't when I had the chance. But yes, he's actually I still listen to just for his like off kilter wackadoodle stuff. He's an interesting character actually. Absolutely, I wish I would have met him. Alejandro. All right, Alejandro. We're gonna put you on the wall for liking and following. Give me 1 second. I'll wait for the camera. I'm at 27% now, so let's go into the studio and I'll put you on the wall. Yeah, you gotta love it. Okay, 1 second. Let's just set that. We'll do it from here. Let's see. Let me see. We'll get Bonnie on the wall too. Bonnie and Alejandro. Okay. All right. All right. We got Bonnie, and we gotta find a place about Alejandro. Okay, we're gonna do ALEJALEANDRO. Alejandro. All right, buddy, we got you up there. All right, Alejandro, it's good to meet you, my friend. We'll see you around. Every day at this time, I do a stream. I usually do. Sometimes I do one a little earlier, and I do one a little later. But at 4 p.m. every day, I do streams. Do you Buffalo Springfield? You freaking dude, you're a wagon. I recall the name, but still 27%. All right. Very good. Thank you, Alejandro. It was very nice to meet you, my friend. All right, let's see. We'll go back in here for a little bit until the wackadoodle stuff really tweaks my nerves. But I had a girlfriend. I went back. Let's talk about love. What's going on? What's up, Scout 1209? Bonnie, oh yes, but Ozzy was awesome. Oh, you do remember. You do remember. For what it's worth, Space Cowboy. But yes, Ozzy was God rest his soul. And very interesting thing. You have a Christian, like Ozzy Osbourne. Love is beautiful, Rahendra. Absolutely. Hey, Scout, let me know. Let me know if you. Oh, Gary. I keep forgetting you change your name all the time. Gary's been forever. So yeah, I was in the hospital. I just got out Tuesday last week, so this is my first week back. So we've been doing live streams every day since. Love is a battlefield. Oh man, we are what we are strong. No one can tell you. No one can tell us. No one can tell you we're wrong. Love is a battlefield. I'm a little congested, but yeah, sounds good. Good, Gary. Good to see you're still working on things. Yes, Rahendra. Listen, Rahendra. I understand what's happening with your brother. You're feeling that pull towards the Jesus, and that's great. And that's where love comes from. I would recommend reading the little bit of the New Testament. It's great. I mean, you can read Old Testament too, but just to know about it, it's great stories. I downloaded an app and do it little by little. She said, Alejandra says, I got married to the girl I loved. I fight for my love. Finally married, blessed with a baby boy and girl. Congratulations, Rahendra. That's beautiful to hear, my friend. I'm really, really glad. Space Cowboy says, me and you are two men, and Andy half men. And Andy was, oh, you were on earlier too, Space Cowboy. Yeah, we're 2.5 men. I hope Andy shows up. He hadn't, so earlier, or was it, I can't remember if it was, yeah, it was earlier today, he had to go and he was going to his breakfast, or no, his birthday lunch or birthday dinner, and so he's probably all liquored up and already crashed out on the bed. But yeah, we're definitely more men. That is for me, for it don't matter. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh, Rahendra, what is your baby girl and boy's names? I love kids. Kids are awesome. One of these days I'm gonna have some. I gotta find me a woman that's I gotta find me a woman that's worth impregnating. Do you recall working for that? And you're taking it I'm giving because I'm working for a living. Because I'm working for a living. Yeah, man. So I was looking up. There's this new app. I got it's an app now where so basically all like the local mom and pop shops and stores around your area, around wherever your cell phone is, they take jobs. Like, instead of hiring somebody for like 40 hours a week and having to pay them insurance and stuff, you can go on the app and like stock coolers for 2 hours and they'll pay you $50. Or cut ham or prepare watermelon or whatever. There's a bunch of different jobs. Data entry for 2 to 4 to 6 8 hours, and they pay you like that day. And it's an app, so it's basically like it turns everything into gig work. Okay, Rahendra says baby girl's name is Advika. Advika, and my son's name after my late father, Raghuver. No, I don't know how to pronounce the G in India. Raghuver. That's a great name. Rahendra and Rahuvir. I'll figure out how to pronounce it. But yeah, working for a living, absolutely, absolutely, I remember. take, and then I give them because I'm working for. Like, man, okay, we're gonna have to get something happening. You know what we need to do? I want to. All right, hopefully the laptop is done wackadoodling, updating, so I can. I would like to end the stream off the cell phone and go over to the better cameras on the laptop and stuff, and that way I would be able to use my phone. But we'll see. All right, one second, one more second. Okay, my apologies. Okay, Rohendra says, I lost my father last year. I'm all alone. Oh man, it's still. He's all alone, bro, on this chills world. All right, let's talk real quick, brother. Let's talk. Let's talk. All right. Okay. Listen. There's two things that matter more. There's two things that besides our spiritual, uh, not work, but our destination that we've decided to choose. Peace and love. Okay. The religion I follow, there's everlasting life and love after we leave this planet, and that gives me a great deal of peace on this planet. I do not care at all about jealousy anymore. I get jealous about little stuff like people have more views than me and stuff like that. And I'm like, "Ooh," but it's I use that as a kind of I want to keep getting things going, and I freaking love you guys and girls, and that's why I love this interaction. It's great when you lose people you love, and I don't know about Hinduism, and so I don't know what you guys. I from what I remember studying 20 years ago, there's and I believe it goes along with like the Buddhist teachings and reincarnation and stuff. Well, in my religion, you spend eternity with the people that you lost and loved. So that's a great thing, a great thing. So when you look down at your parents or whoever that your loved ones that have passed, you know that everything's going to be just fine, and that's of a great relief. This is a jealous world. It absolutely is. You've already won. You've got children. So you've reproduced and you have a wife that loves you and children that love you, and that's all you can really ask for. Okay, Space Cowboy says, "Do you recall Robin Williams?" I never got to meet Robin Williams either because he died of suicide before I ever had a chance to meet him. But he was brilliant, freaking brilliant. Robin Williams was, I mean, from like Nanu, dang, I can't remember his name. Mork from Ork. You know, to so many freaking movies he was just absolutely great in. But yeah, so freaking damn, Robin Williams, brilliant freaking actor, brilliant comedian, brilliant all the way around. Johnny Knoxville. So I never met him either. I met Steve O, and I met a lot of other people on the Jackass crew, um, but never Johnny Knoxville. But yes, I'm very familiar with Johnny Knoxville's work. There's a guy again who ain't afraid to spill some blood, sweat, and tears for his craft, and that's I think a big reason for a lot of accidental is because people they try to do things like that, not realizing that when Jackass comes up with a skit, a stunt they hire stunt coordinators and stunt doubles and and then they get that all figured out and then they train for it. They don't just go, oh, I'm going to swallow a freaking razor blade and time. Ryan said, I see on the background, Mufaj. My father I see my father and my son. So that's very and that's one of those things. Rahendra, you know, it's a beautiful thing about genetics. It's a beautiful thing. You know, it's like those kinds of things happen, and it's very good, and that's how people can live on. And the great thing about like the internet, well, I mean, it's gonna be good and or bad. You can be one of these wackadoodles out here that are laughing at someone's demise, but it unfortunately that's forever. So if you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 whatever years old and think, oh, I'm so glad this person got murdered, and then your kids have to watch, find out, or if you're a online prostitute, OnlyFans, and then your kids find out later because they're friends at school, but hey, look, this is your mom's hidey hole, yeah, shit like that. So the internet is forever. Always put your best out there. I mean, I can't say I put my best out there. I think 90% of the time I do. I have to leave. All right, brother. Yes, tomorrow's Space Cow. We finish this. We finish what we started in blue. So tomorrow this will probably be painted over. I'll probably paint over this with just white, so that we can do the whole thing proper. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Space Cow. But yeah, Rahendra, seeing your father and your son is very important. And the thing is, when your son grows up and life gets hard, and when your daughter grows up and life gets hard because rebellion is natural among most teens, and if you're well off enough, which I'm guessing that you are, that you're going to keep your kids fairly comfortable. So yeah, rebellion is going to come unless you're very, 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 very likely lucky. But yeah, that's beautiful. That's great that you named your kid after your father. That's beautiful. I thought you were saying in the previous one. I thought you were saying an Indian term. Like you said, I see Mufata, and I'm like, how the hell do you pronounce Fatj? Fudge, Fedge. Hey man, no problem, brother. I'm here to help. Look, God works in mysterious ways. He put you into my stream for a reason, and that's a great thing. He put you in the stream for a reason. If because your father passed and you needed to hear some good words about it, if you don't have a brother or whatever other family to tell you these things, I'm glad that I could be the one to tell them to you. Absolutely. And we'll continue along this route. We'll continue along the route. So, but we're probably gonna. I'm gonna run this out for another minute and 15 seconds or so. Then I have to prepare, and I've got an online doctor's meeting. That's why I was trying to get the laptop there. But absolutely, Rendra, if you ever need anybody to talk to, and like I was saying, for Rendra, if you have Discord, you should join the Discord server. And if you don't do it today or whatever, and if you need somebody to talk to, just shoot me a direct message on Discord. We can't be being alone on this planet is not a good thing. And the thing is, the man you are in front of your wife and kids should not be the same man you are around your friends. Let me elaborate on that. You should be your wife and kids' rock. Crying in front of your wife and kids and letting them know that you have difficulties that you can't handle is not a good thing to do in front of your kids. You need another man to talk to about these things so you can get through other issues. So if you need somebody to talk to, absolutely. As for now, I really appreciate you coming in. I got to go. I got another minute, about a minute. I got to be on my Zoom call with my doctor. But I appreciate you coming in, and I'll post on Discord about 5 minutes before I go live again. Thanks, brother. Love you.